Wolfe Mountain Entertainment will be putting on a show based on Greek mythology at the end of February. I'm joined by the co-owner of Wolfe Mountain Entertainment, Dan Dunham, to learn more about this wonderful show that we're going to have soon. Dan, pleasure to have you in studio. I think It's the first time in 2025.
It is our first visit because this is the first big thing of 2025.
So got to get it off my chest.
Absolutely.
Happy New Year, happy Valentine's Day. It's great to see you here.
Happy birthday. I turned 52 2 weeks ago.
I forgot about that too. Congratulations, the big 5-0. How do you feel now?
Old.
As 27, I feel old. So if that was insulting, I apologize.
No, not at all.
I was going to say, but let's get right into it, Dan. You guys have a show coming up, Greek mythology.
Greek mythology,
yeah. Tell us all about it.
Okay, so it is called Myths Busted. Rolls right off the tongue. It's basically about a group of students who are sent to the auditorium because their substitute teacher is going to have class in there.
Right.
And this random person shows up, Homer from Greek mythology, the one who tells all the stories. And he basically tells 3 very famous Greek myths to the kids in a way that the kids can understand. So this is a great show for all ages because it's going to make it simple. So we have Prometheus, the story of Prometheus. For those of you who don't know, Prometheus is the one that stole fire and gave it to mortals. We have the story of Persephone, which explains why half the year is bright and sunny and half the year is cold and gloomy. And then we have the story of Orion and Artemis. So we have Greek myths, or Greek gods, Greek goddesses. We have mortals. We have students. It's just a fun show.
A wide variety of things going on.
And it's done in such a way, it's written in such a way, it's just funny. And of course I have some fantastic players who take the funny and make it very funny, even funnier than you can imagine. I laugh at every rehearsal just because the stuff that they say, which are the lines from the show, but the way that they say them are just absolutely fantastic.
They just hit the nail on the head every time, make it funny as well. Now, let's get to the juicy details that the viewers are definitely dying to know. What days is it? What time? Is there a price?
There is a price. The tickets, if you buy them online, they are $12. They are available on our website, wolfemountain.com, WOLFE.
Never forget the
never
E.
forget the E. The show takes place, it's about an hour and a half-ish. It is March 28th. No, February 28th, March 1st, and March 2nd. So the first 2 days are 7 p.m. And the Sunday show is at 3 p.m. It is located in our building, which is 320 East Main Street, Pomeroy, Ohio. It's the old Pomeroy Senior High School. So as you're driving up, you will see our beautiful black wrought iron fence that we put up, and park in the back, and we have the doors open. They'll open probably about a half hour before the show. It's great. It's just so much fun. The costumes are amazing. Everybody just looks absolutely fantastic. I posted a bunch of pictures on our Facebook page earlier today, and they just, not in costume. We're going to do that this weekend, but everybody just looks absolutely fantastic.
Well, I'm certainly very excited for you. Now, I want to ask you before we let you go, is there anything else, whether it's about the show, whether it's anything Wolfe Mountain Entertainment might be having coming up, please share with the audience.
You're going to get tired of seeing me this year. No, actually, so we've got a few fun things coming up. After we get done with this show, we are going back to New Haven Elementary, which is a school across the river. They've invited us over a couple times to do some little shows for them. It's the first time that they had any sort of live theater in their school for about 20 years. I think that's what they said. On top of that, we've got some character appearances, and we will also be hosting, yet again, another vendor fair down in Athens. That is on our website as well, Springfest 2025. The Easter Bunny will be there, some princesses. We will also have Hercules and Meg. Lilo and Stitch will be there. Stitch has been introduced to our...
That's a great ad.
Absolutely. Stitch will be there because there is a new movie coming out. So we've got a bunch of new stuff happening. And as I said, you will get tired of seeing me this year.
Well, you know you're always welcome in studio. You know I love having you here, and we love hearing about all the great things that you're doing in our community. But Dan, thank you so much for sitting down with me. Of course. When we return Mid-Ohio Valley, we'll have another look at your forecast. Stay with us.